Howdy, Kevin.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I'm here as landowner to ask you to leave.
You can ask us.
Hendricks, I believe, right? Yeah. Do you have any idea anyway?
It's not your property.
Well, that's for the courts to decide.
No, it's not. It's the law.
And we'll see what the law is.
Well, you fine. You do what you have to do.
You're being asked to leave.
Well, I'm not leaving.
Okay. You can just deal with these guys, huh?
Fine.
Just have to tell you the charge. Okay? If you want to come to court, we can dispute that. That's where we'll do it.
And ain't nobody touched your property. So this is a bunch of horseshit.
I wish I wasn't here.
Your property does not go anywhere near where we come on this lake. And these guys know it.
Do you want to ask the other two gentlemen to leave?
Yes, all right. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Do you know your boundary of your property?
Yes, I
Do
do.
I?
What's the pin? There's a pin there, survey pin there.
I
What
came
does that
in right
mean?
over
There's a
there,
pin there.
right in the middle
and a
of that
pin there.
fence right over there.
Okay.
Kevin Rabbit doesn't own any property anywhere near that. His property's over here. Okay? Just for your information while you're writing
There
your
you go.
ticket.
I'm asking you to leave too, Ed.
What's that?
I have to ask you to leave.
The lake?
Yes.
Well, I would, Kevin, if I thought for 1 second that you know
Don't
you
touch
had
me.
some
You don't touch somebody, that's a
kind of
touching
of
somebody, right?
a tie to this lake.
You
But
know, I'm just going to say this. I tried to explain it last year when you were here. If you guys got an issue,
I don't have anything against you.
I know you
What I
don't.
have
I
against
just
you
don't
is somebody
understand.
is-
Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
I hear all what you guys are saying. I'm always the one
Go ahead.
listening.
Say what you got to say.
If you guys got an issue with this stuff, why wouldn't you do it in a way that isn't putting all this to where it is today? Why don't we just go to court? Why don't you go to court and figure this out?
Well,
Why don't you?
We don't have to go to court here.
Well, we are now.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, but you're
perfectly
the one
fine.
that's going to have egg
And you
on
know-
your face, Kevin, because
No.
your property, I came in over there, and your property is over here.
That's Douglas Lake property. That's my property. Where you came through is my property.
That's not Douglas Lake property, that's highway property.
Kevin, that's
You guys
not anywhere
you
near
guys
your
need to
property.
do your homework.
Kevin,
Yes.
can I ask a question?
No, actually, I really want to go. I have better things to do. I really, really do.
No, you don't. No,
Yeah, I do.
If you didn't, you wouldn't be here. This is pretty chicken shit.
So where'd these fish come from?
It doesn't matter. I got a letter from the Attorney General that says if you put fish in a public lake, they become
This was not
public.
considered a public lake.
Says who?
That, Rick.
It's exempted from the Crown grants before any property was here. This is a public lake.
Well, let's go find out. All I know is
You-
guys gotta
let's
leave.
go to
It's up
court.
you. I'm okay with that.
You guys might have been misrepresented when you bought this place, but you talked to your dad. We had this conversation before he bought this.
And you promised you'd never come on this lake, Rick.
Really?
Took your word for it. Yes, I did.
Well, then you go talk to your friend Joe Gardner, who brought this
that
up
has
in court.
nothing to do with me.
Really? He owns half the property
You know
here.
what? I'll tell you the truth. You know why I never did anything last year? It was because of you.
Really?
You're a family friend.
That's
My
right.
dad helped you get shit done up at your lodge. And this is how you act to us?
And how can you possibly
Family
believe
friend.
you have
take it
any
the way
right
you want.
to a public
All I
lake?
remember is you gave your word, and that was enough for me. Rick McGowan gave his word he'd never come on Corbett Lake. This was not your issue. Your issue was Stoney and Minnie.
This is a
Your
public
exact
lake.
words. You're saying you never said that to my father.
I told your dad that this lake was on our agenda to become public. We picked Stoney and Minnie to start with as a precedent. But we never said that we were going to give any lakes to anybody.
Whatever, you can do whatever you want. You're free to do what you want, Rick.
That's right.
I'm just telling you, and it's nothing to do with legal or law. I took your word
Let's
for
let
it.
an impartial party decide that.
I'm sorry I did.
Hey guys,
Well, I'm sorry your family got involved in this mess.
hey guys,
Well,
just in.
if there was any way of like talking it out and actually trying to be civil about it,
There is a way of alleviating some of the problem.
come from Rick. It's no big secret.
Do you know that Peter McVeigh has no right to put fish in this lake, and neither do you? Show me a permit. Show me a permit where you're allowed to transport live trout and put them in a public lake.
Kevin, that we're fishing here on this property, well, I got a complaint for you.
What's up?
Kevin Rabbit stocks this lake without a permit. And
Okay.
to stock a lake or transport live trout, you need a permit. And he does that
I
without a
don't believe
permit.
that's an RCMP mandate. That'd be under the conservation officer mandate, right? You know that.
Well, you guys pick and
Okay.
choose the laws you want to play with.
Anyways, you know my complaint, right? And Kevin and Kelly Barch told us that if they have a complaint, they have to act on it. but you act on complaints you hear from him, but you don't act on complaints that
Okay,
you hear
that's
from
that's
us,
not
right?
under our mandate, right? The RCMP can enforce almost any actor of government in all of Canada, right?
Yeah, but
Obviously,
I know
we're not the.
You guys need to have the public
Okay, so
perceive-
here's what's happened, right? The property owner has asked you gentlemen to leave. If you choose not to leave, what's going to happen today is you're going to be arrested for mischief and escorted off the property. If you return to the property again, you're going to be arrested for mischief and held to go before a justice of the
Yeah,
peace.
well,
Okay.
you'll be doing that.
So,
under,
so in my opinion, you guys can dispute your charges and get in front of a justice of the peace. That's what you guys want, and that's an impartial body that can hear this matter and decide it. Right? You agree?
this is a lake. No, I don't
Okay,
agree. This is
okay,
a lake. This
okay,
is not private
But,
property.
but that's who's going to ultimately decide this, is an impartial body.
then you're an
Right.
idiot. Then you don't even know that's a highway.
Okay,
if you
okay.
don't know this
so,
is a
so
lake.
I'm giving you guys 15 minutes from right now to vacate the lake and get off the property, or you're going to be arrested for mischief and escorted off the property.
Let's
Okay?
go,
do
Ray.
that.
Come on,
You
we
don't
made
have to
a
wait
point.
15
Let's go.
minutes.
Hey,
Just do it
I
now.
you
told
guys
you-
can go.
No,
I
let's
told
go.
you guys
Come on.
that get it
We're
in
settling this
front
in
of a
court.
justice of the peace and they'll decide the matter.
No, they want to
You
arrest
guys
us
have
for being
proven
on
your
public
point
lake.
for
Go right
today.
ahead.
Right? Okay, so 15 minutes, guys. That's ample time.